Hey everyone, let's get started. We're going to learn how to design using easel on inventables.com, how to measure your material, and finally, how to assemble and start the Carvey milling machine. You'll be able to mill on various materials and make everything from nameplates for your desk to thoughtful gifts for your loved ones. You'll need a computer, laptop, or tablet. Go to inventables.com and click on easel. You will then be directed to a new web page. Click on the orange tab on the screen titled Explore Easel, where you'll be directed to a login screen. Click Sign in through Inventables. If you already have an account, enter your email and password. If you do not have an account yet, click on New Customer and enter your information. On this screen, you'll see your saved projects. To start a new project, click on the green tab in the top right corner titled New Project. You'll then see a grid on the left-hand side and a piece of wood on the right-hand side of the screen. If you're new to easel, you will see a robot. Go ahead and delete that by clicking on it and then right-clicking. Then select Remove. We want a clean grid to start. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a bar. Let's go through it. First, we have shapes. If we click on it, we'll see a few. You can put them on your grid by clicking on one, drag your mouse over to the grid, and then click on your grid. Below shapes, we have the line tool. With the line tool, you can make all sorts of shapes by connecting the dots, like so. Next, we have the drill tool. This tool will drill a hole through your material wherever you place it. The tool can be useful to drill holes on a project you wish to hang. We'll skip over fonts for now, since that is what we are going to use today to design our sign. Below fonts, we have icons, which are like emojis or stamps. There are many icons which you can choose from to design a fun project. After icons, we have the App Library tab. Here you can search for projects that can be done using the Carvey milling machine. It is a useful resource where you can find ideas and inspiration, as well as step-by-step tutorials on cool projects like this cutting board. Finally, we have the Import tab, which you can use to import files. You can make a sign with your company logo or one of your own designs by saving a PNG or JPEG file on your computer and importing it. Here, I will be importing a flower PNG file that I found on the internet. To do this, save your file on your desktop so that it is easy to find. Then click on Image Trace and then on the blue tab that states Upload File. On this screen, click on Select Files to open. Then find the file you saved on your desktop. Select it and click on the blue Upload button in the bottom right corner, and then on the green Import button in the left-hand corner. Let's go back to fonts. Here we have an assortment of fonts to choose from. You can find one you like and click on it. I'll use Lavanderia. Once you click on it, a text box will appear on the grid. Type in your name or favorite phrase. I'm going to type in the phrase, Hello Spring. In the first text box, I will type in the word hello. Then I will go back to the font tab, and using a new text box, I will type in spring. Drag your words where you want them. I'm going to center mine. Next, I want to group them so that I can move them as one unit. To do this, click anywhere on the grid and drag your mouse over both words. Once both words are selected, right-click and select Combine. Once you are happy with your design, you are ready to measure the length and width of your material, as well as the thickness. We have everything you need for that here, so you do not need to bring anything from home unless you want to. Click on the tab next to the Bit tab. Here you will see the X-axis is the width and the Y-axis is the length. Measure this using a ruler. Note that you need to measure in inches. Then we will measure the thickness of our material with a caliper. To do this, turn on the caliper and place your piece of material between the clamp. Do this 3 different times in 3 different spots to have an accurate reading. You also need to select your material type. If you do not see your specific material type here, you will need to find a material listed that is most like the one you are using and select that one. Once you have double-checked your measurements and placed your design where you want it, we are ready to assemble the Carvey milling machine. Place your piece of material flush to the clamps in the bottom left-hand corner and tightly screw using the appropriately sized screws. Then, use a clamp and screw to further secure your material, making sure that it will not be in the path of the bit. Then put in your chosen bit by using the wrenches. The smaller one goes on the top and the bigger one goes on the bottom. To fasten your bit, turn the bottom wrench right and hold the top wrench in place. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Do this until your bit is tightly secured, then shut the glass. Turn on the milling machine by flipping the switch, which can be found at the back, top right corner of the machine. Plug the USB cord from the machine into your computer. The tab at the top right corner of your computer will turn green when the computer detects the machine. If your tab is still blue, double check to make sure that your computer is set on the right machine. If this does not work, try ejecting the USB plug and plugging it back in. Note that there is a button on the bottom right corner of the machine. This button will shut off the machine if you ever have an emergency or wish to shut off the machine. Once the Carve tab is green and you are ready, click on it. You will then click through several screens that will ensure you followed all the steps. The milling machine will then start. You will be given an approximation of how long it will take to finish on the right-hand side of your screen. It is important that you watch the process to prevent any accidents. When the machine finishes, turn off the machine and eject the USB plug. Open the glass and vacuum the dust and debris. Your project is ready. Unscrew the clamps and you're ready to gift your design or even paint it.